ones with a backpack and a lit match. Spark one time, get the whole city looking like a dark shade of orange when I burn it down. What it is, what it do, whole clique getting live on the talk of the town. Like my city had a mouth and it wouldn't shut up. On a hunt for a crown, when I get it, I'ma burn it, cause nobody in the game right now even deserve it. What I need a crown for anyway, I should have a halo the way that I made a penny turn to gold. And a penny for your thoughts, I bet a penny for your soul. You know you want the riches and the money and the fame, so take a bite of the fruit if you choose. Let the juice drip down, then it wait to a pile full of gold. In a house up on a lake, 10 holes on the grapes, new clothes, and a row full of J's and a lemon in the garage. Looking like a zoo in here, whole crew in here. What it do in here? Think I lost my mind. Loose screw in here, then I walk outside, and everybody looking at me while I got them all in my sights. Picking them off, taking them out, looking like daylight in the night. And I'm killing so many if they really wanna get involved. And everybody falling from the elevator, now I'm bright rice in this. It's like I'm rice and take a bite, it's nice, and I have a nice time with it. By the time that it finds the way to the right side of him, not even a Heimlich can save him. A selective finger to you imbeciles. Tell me what's been getting into you, envy will kill you. She said I'm a gentleman, I'd admit a lot of women set up on my ottoman. I don't give a damn, like an auto with no time to kill. I've been feeling like the opposite of work, it's a work, and I've never been a purposeful thing to me.
Just finished up an hour of training at the Miro Gym in Kuta with Andika. Andika is #2 ranked with the World Boxing Association, so he's got his world title fight coming up in May. In May,
yes, May.
9th of May. So we trained for an hour here. It was just us and the trainer, which was pretty damn cool. It was so hot in here. I can maybe 40 degrees with just a little fan. And these guys train 3 times a day here?
Yes,
train 3 times a day, and they just do that every day. It's crazy. I was doing, what are these, 6 or 7 rounds with the trainer on the pads?
Yes, maybe? 10 rounds.
Maybe 10 rounds, okay, you give me credit, maybe the 8 to 10 rounds, the pads with the trainer, and I was stuffed by 4 rounds. I was so tired, and like you just watch these guys like Andika, they just train and train and train. They have that conditioning and intensity on a whole another level, so it's good to experience how they train, watch how intense their trainers are on the pads, no breaks, just punching the whole round. I'm hoping that I can bring some of that back with Phil at Premier Boxing Club to try to increase punch output and fitness, things like that. You're going to train, you're training more today?
Yeah, after I want to train.
Yeah, okay. What do you think is the key to being a good boxer?
My good boxer?
Yeah, how do you become a good boxer? To understand?
Yeah.
It's hard training to be a good boxer?
Yes. Yeah. It's hard training to be good boxer. Because everything we must working hard to go to the champion.
Working hard to be champion. You heard it here first. What did you think of my boxing?
Sorry?
What did you think of my boxing?
Yeah, you're very good. Yeah, you're very good because very fast for the big man. Yeah,
fast for the big man. He's too kind. He's too kind. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, very good, man.
That's good. So with my diet while traveling, even though I'm not tracking, I still try to be analytical with most of my food choices. So to give you a rundown of how I sort of structure things, this morning I had around 50 grams of protein from shredded chicken at the buffet and 5 whole eggs, and around about 200 grams of carbs from birch and muesli, pancakes and some syrups. That was a pretty big meal because I was having boxing training for an hour at 9 AM. After boxing, I had 50 grams of protein from tuna cans that I got at the mini mart, and a bag of rice cakes that I got from the mini mart too. And then while I was at the pool handling a bit of work, we ordered a chicken tortilla wrap with a side serve of chips and a banana smoothie. So that was a little bit of a dirtier meal, a little bit higher calories than I'd normally have at that meal. So I'm compensating a little bit now with a lighter meal. Got a chicken breast salad with rice noodles, and it's going to be around 50 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs, and minimal fat. With it's basically just rice noodles, which are fat-free, a bunch of salad, and then the chicken breast with a light sort of crisp on the outside, and then I'll have 50 grams of carbs from this juice, and that'll be me done. And then tonight I'll probably have something pretty light as well. Just from any standard restaurant, I'll probably order some sort of beef or chicken dish with a couple of serves of rice and some veggies, and then that'll be me done for the day. So that's my fitness pal. Doesn't need to come out at all, and I wouldn't really be able to tell you what the exact calorie or macro split of that day of eating would look like. It's just some regular eating intervals of 5 protein feedings across the day, 40 to 50 grams in each one, so I can be pretty confident that at least I'm retaining or providing an anabolic stimulus from the protein at regular intervals across the day as best I can. And then outside of that, just making sure got enough carbs just so I can still perform when I'm training, and then pretty much anything outside of that is just what looks good on the menu. So I'm in Bali for a couple of reasons. First reason is I'm presenting at the JPS Muscle Gain seminars in Seminyak, held at Lift the Bar. So I'll be speaking about specifically the diet strategies that athletes and coaches and trainers can use to maximize the muscle gaining process. So what macronutrients to eat, how many of them, and why you should be eating them, how to split up your meal timings, how to deal with problems and roadblocks that you face on the muscle gaining road, how to get past those plateaus, and as well as some of the advanced strategies that you can use that are probably going to give you that maybe 1 to 5% extra edge, like food selection, supplements, meal timings, and things like that. And then Jacob's going to speak about how you can manage your training and your lifting to maximize your muscle gain output while you're in a calorie surplus too. And the second reason we're here is to scope out some locations for an exciting new project called the JPS Ultimate Evidence-Based Retreat, where we're going to be opening up a villa. We're going to have a bunch of scientists and evidence-based communicators come together to present over 3, 4, 5 days, and it's going to be a massive combination of learning plus fun activities, motorbike riding, paintballs, waterfall trekking. It's just going to be an epic weekend, and I think it's something that hasn't really been done in this industry yet. Everyone loves sort of going to those conferences for 1 or 2 or 3 days, but they can get a little bit taxing and a little bit daunting when you're sitting down on your chair listening to someone speak for 6 hours a day. So to be able to come, learn, and then have 3 or 4 hours of your day where you can go head up to the waterfalls or go for a dirt bike ride along the beach, I think it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that.